If you tell someone you're planning a trip to Europe or that you're learning a European language, most people don't think twice. They'll say things like, "Oh, I really love French," or "Oh, I've always wanted to go to Rome." But if you happen to mention something like, "Oh, I'm really interested in Japan," or "I'm learning Japanese," the response is usually a bit different.
Are you a weeaboo?
Oh, you're one of those people. So you're an otaku then? How old are you? 12? Grow up. It seems that the common assumption is that if you have an interest in Japan at all, you must be a raving fanatic otaku who does nothing but watch anime and obsess and use random Japanese words incorrectly in the middle of conversation. It's almost as if people think that the whole culture of Japan is centered around animation, which is absolutely not true. Most people that I've met who are outside of my friend circle, when I tell them I'm interested in Japan, this is how they react. And it really does frustrate me after a little while because, yeah, okay, I'm interested in animation as well. But there's so much more to Japanese culture than just animation and manga. Learning about the traditions and the history of Japan is really interesting, and seeing why certain celebrations are celebrated, or why the culture of gift-giving is so prominent, why cleanliness is so important to the Japanese people, and even learning about the popular culture like music and fashion. Learning each individual aspect of Japanese culture is really fascinating to me, and it's not something that you can get from watching anime or reading manga. It's something you have to actually look into the culture for, and that requires realizing that anime and manga is not the center of the Japanese culture. I already said that, but it's pretty important to remember. My point is that just because someone's interested in Japan does not make them a raving fanatic otaku. They may be interested in animation, yes. Most people are, to some degree. But that doesn't mean that they are a raving fanatic. And you should really kind of get to know them first before making assumptions. Just like you should get to know the Japanese culture before making assumptions.